It's the only thing I do with my life, dude,
For the
besides video
start of
games.
the inning, and up to the plate next
Think
is
about it.
Andrew Vaughn. Here's the first pitch.
I'm a workaholic,
Sends that one out of
and then
play
it's
for
just like
strike
video
one.
games and lifting are like my two hobbies, and watching a shit ton of sports.
Presence. He's got great body language on the mound.
I'm a pretty
fastball command and a nice
boring /
feel
simple
for his
person.
off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. And that one yanked just foul.
Caroline managed to step in front of one of those things, watching football, and just dropped her off, never saw her again. I was like, please, bitch, slip up so I could just find a reason to. Smallest slip up ever, but I was just not interested in her. No, yeah, I just doubled down on it.
Adam Engel in his career against Mike Minor, 2 hits in 7
Oh, she was like crying to me at Jerry's that one night. I was like, dude, really? I've known you for like 2 months.
1-0 on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
I'm not like Klaus either. I don't say a bunch of sweet nothings so early on in a relationship. Like I didn't like lead her on to think that.
Third inning, no score to
I had like she just was.
Maybe trying
Good
to
eye,
back
Adam.
him up a bit there with the fastball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drop a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Anderson. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Smoked on the ground outside.
Let's go.
Through for a base hit.
Great piece of hitting, Timmy.
So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And lo and behold, the White Sox are currently on top of the AL in that category. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good at through it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Ryan McBroom trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I hate just sitting here waiting for Hinge replies. Hinge replies. Like they take forever to just reply. And I don't want to like respond too quickly either, but it's like, damn, it's moving slow. I'm like bored. I want
donut off your bat. You don't even want to walk.
Right.
Scuffling so bad.
Adalberto Mondesi.
I kind of do the same, but like, you know, 10, 20 minutes at a time, not 2-3 hours at a time.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 2 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Hitters count all the way.
Oh, that's called a strike, Blue.
For ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first
I'm in trouble.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me.
You're what?
seemed to catch a ton of the plate.
Yeah, he's got to chip away at it.
Give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
10 minutes here and there. That's all you got to do.
As he'll take a look at ball one. McBroom on second. Mondesi at first with no outs. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Now a swinging bunt. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now back, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Engel is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 12.
Next, here is Jorge Soler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Yoan Moncada.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Fouled away.
Where am I missing
There's
that?
another pitch for
Early
striking.
bullshit.
This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Lifted down the line in left, and that's going to land foul. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza.
Taking a walk is sick.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Yeah.
So here's Jose Abreu. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 0 for 8.
Battle back from 0-2. That was sick.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
3-2 pitch. Moncada's running, and he won't
Just
have
took
to
2 back-to-back
contend with a
walks.
throw as
So
that
sick.
misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Well,
Mike Minor's just pitching himself into trouble here.
After that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready
He's
to
seeing
make
him
a little
well.
noise. Just need a big hit now.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh.
High and deep down the left field line. First and second here with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Soler's after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Next up is Luis Robert. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch on its way. Swing and missed that time. It's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Ground
Yeah.
ball sent back up the middle.
Fuck you, Luis.
And a
1-0
base hit
Sox.
as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was
check 'em
squaring
out.
balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and that'll be all now for Mike Minor. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. White Sox pick up just the 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
The third baseman, Hunter
Now here's the first offering.
Dozier.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good take there.
How's he hold off
Close,
of that?
but it's 2-2.
Put him away, Lynn.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk.
Stick?
Start at the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's the catcher.
You can lower the volume if you want. I will. I was gonna say you can lower the volume if you want. I can.
Prior history in this matchup, he's got 8 hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's a change.
I'll be up.
Right there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter
Playing
taking that
just a
strike
beautiful
right
sport
there.
here.
He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can
Yeah,
find
just
his
under,
zone.
I'd
If
say.
he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Up next to the hole, the designated hitter, Ryan McBroom.
In now, Ryan McBroom. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. Anderson picks it up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full, all tied. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson singled in his last at-bat. First delivery to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, the second baseman.
And stepping in, Nick Madrigal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Benintendi. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. So next to bat will be Yoan Moncada as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. White Sox leave 1 halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Shortstop, number 27.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible.
How many walks am I going to make?
Misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And now in the box, Michael Taylor. No hits to this point. Throw over to the bag. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Mondesi on at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Showtrack. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Second baseman.
Now a man at third with 1 away. And Rick Merrifield will dig in at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter.
The foul ball there.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
2-2. A man at third with 1 away. Here's a high pop-up. Moncada waits on it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
In is Jorge Soler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you with.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. This is on the ground over the first. Throw in time and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So here's the slugging first baseman.
Leading off the first baseman,
He's set and the pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball laid off well below the knees. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. This is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now the first pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. Dozier scoops it up. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 3-0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The catcher, number 13.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Cody Hoyer takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 65, Cody Hoyer.
First pitch on the way. Salvador Perez. For the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Perez waiting on the 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Engel will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now Carlos Santana. First offering. A ball and no strikes. Dozier, base runner at first with 1 out. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's the 3-2 from him. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Go back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Luis Robert is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. It's a fastball that misses. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. Skied into straightaway right. Soler on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
So now to the plate, Adam Engel. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One ball, 1 strike to count. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Aaron Bummer will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. So stepping in is Andrew Benintendi. His career numbers in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Andrew Benintendi.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely hitting over max plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ryan McBroom comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Adalberto Mondesi is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A couple of walks for him thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here it comes, 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1. Lifted in the air to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. KC down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready.
Moving off the right side. Tim Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Up next, Yoan Moncada. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
3-2, full count. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Evan Marshall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Taylor. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Now back, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Whipped down the first base line. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. So here's the cleanup hitter. First offering on its way. pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 2-2. This one sends low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The bat, the third baseman, Hunter.
Next to hit is Hunter Dozier. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 6 tries. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Hit to short. Anderson clears it in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Still tied 1 apiece. All set to start the 9th in this one. And set to go is the veteran first base. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Taylor, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through into left, a base hit.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at first base for the White Sox.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He sways and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. The 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. The next batter will be Luis Robert as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Swing and a liner into right center. That's going to be a base hit. And that could be a big insurance run here as that pushes the lead to 2 here in the top of the ninth. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher.
Old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Jesse Hahn is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. He'll start this one at 269. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going in. Part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Line softly to the right side, but that'll land foul, strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's 1 for 2. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. First pitch coming, here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. in there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 6-1.
They just keep pouring it on this inning. That's 5 runs so far, and they're not finished yet. They've been teeing off on everything they see, and they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Nick Madrigal. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Scott Barlow enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 balls and no strikes the count to Yoan Moncada. Two-0 count. The pitch popped him up. Merrifield backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now back.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Right side, but it's well fouled. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. 8 runs already in this inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can. Billy Hamilton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 0.
Leury Garcia stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Number 28, Leury Garcia.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it'll be the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he takes ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. This one's down to third. And there's one down now.
The bat.
Striding in is Carlos Santana. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 1 out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on.
Diving effort here as he gets the glove on.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
The designated hitter.
Well, he really had to unload a strong throw just to beat the runner at first that time. And the show track data is in 88 miles an hour, near the upper range of what you'll see from an infielder. And it seemed to make all the difference on that play. To the plate now, Ryan McBroom. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, behind the back. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Chicago White Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Evan Marshall gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Man, I'm first, I'm second, I'm third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went guard, they all gone. Now alien beat it up. That contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Fenway Wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light. That's just my time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.